Hey everybody, it is Patrick, your professor, and let's take a look at our assignment sheet for Essay 3 real quick, and I'll get you out of here. So let's do Friday, March 27th at 5 p.m. You got some time. All you're doing is showing how one of your Saturday nights is like one of the Saturday nights described by Orlean in her book, Saturday Night. That's all it is. You start with a summary, a thorough summary of an essay from Saturday night. So consider each chapter an essay. Show the reader the key people, key places, and the key events in one of the essays. Also offer Orlean's stated or implied thesis. What I would do is, as I would always do, is lead with that. I would start the essay with what you think the implied or even directly stated thesis is for that essay. You can use a couple quotes, and I would go as long as a page. It's an important summary, and the rest of the paper doesn't really touch or go back to Orlean that much, so get it out of the way. Take some time. Your thesis has to be very, very, very specific. So if your Saturday night is like the one described that she describes at Wellesley College with the young girls on the bus, or if you're in a band like the band described on a Saturday night, I believe it's in Portland, Oregon, or if you work at a restaurant like the Hilltop Steakhouse, you gotta get very specific. Your thesis can't be, I work at a steakhouse too. It is hard. You're not doing enough. You gotta get specific. So for that last one, maybe you could examine, why is the restaurant so popular? Or more importantly, what is it like to endure a Saturday night shift? What makes it difficult to do? What are the highlights of the shift? What are the low points of the shift? What makes it unique? So you offer the reader a narrative of one of your Saturday nights. You just walk us through it, beginning to end. Show us the key events, the key figures, offer important sensory details, offer critical insights, but just stay focused on that event, okay, that one night. Conclude strong. I would consider answering this question in your thesis. Does Saturday night mean more or less to people in 2015 than it did in the late 20th century? Okay, that's what I would look at, a question like that. Don't write about doing drugs or committing other crimes. Please don't make me a part of your weird world if you have one. Don't fake it. I've had students steal plots from Fight Club, Swingers, Project X, other films to complete this paper and others like it. I know when you're faking that. So just don't. Tell a true story. True stories are always better. They're more interesting. They receive higher grades. Usually better at finding the insights for them. And don't procrastinate. Don't just do this the Saturday before the paper is due. You're going to need time to work on it. Must-haves you can review. The rubric you can review. You'll see that summary gets 10 points. Thesis get 10 points. Your detail in the body are the big point value here, and so are sentences. Timeline, finish reading the book this week. Next week we'll have phone or FaceTime conferences for Essay 3. I'll put the schedule up for that probably tomorrow or Thursday, and I'll post it by next Monday. Next week I'll give you an MLA quiz too. The week of 323 we can do follow-up conferences if necessary. Maybe I'll even move the MLA quiz to week of 323. I'll think about that. Is this a traditional compare and contrast essay? No. This is more like a traditional narrative essay. That's all it is. That's why I want you to offer the clean one-page summary of Orlean in the beginning. Offer a thesis that links the Saturday night described by Orlean to yours, right? But I would spend the entire body showing me your Saturday night. If you need to use a quote or two from her in the body, or maybe one of the conclusion, if you need to go back to the conclusion, that's fine. But once you're done with the summary of Orlean's essay, you should be mostly done with Orlean. That's about it, folks. I hope you're doing well. I really enjoyed the vast majority of your second essays. They were pretty darn good. You continue to make me quite happy to teach this course online. Hope you're dealing with allergy season well. I'm dying of allergies. Oh my goodness. My 16-month-old doesn't want to sleep. And stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. Old people stuff. Old peeper stuff. That sounds even weirder. All right, folks. Have a good day. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.